I never thought I'd find myself talking about something like this, but life has a funny way of teaching us things we didn't know we needed to learn. Today, I want to talk to you about toxic relationships, what they are, how they make us feel, why we sometimes stay, and most importantly, how we can find the courage to leave. I want to start by saying this. If you've ever been in a toxic relationship, or if you're in one right now, please know that you're not weak. You're not broken. You're not stupid for staying or for loving someone who didn't love you back the way you deserved. These situations are complicated. They mess with our heads and our hearts. But talking about them openly, without shame, is one of the first steps toward healing. So let's dive into it. A toxic relationship isn't always loud. It's not always screaming or slamming doors or throwing things across the room. Sometimes it's quiet. It's the silence when you try to express how you feel and they roll their eyes or change the subject. It's the little comments that chip away at your confidence. It's the way they make you feel guilty for needing affection or attention. It's when you start apologizing for things that weren't even your fault, just to keep the peace. Sometimes the toxicity is disguised as care. I'm only saying this because I love you. You wouldn't survive without me. No one else would put up with you like I do. At first, those words might sound sweet, maybe even comforting, but over time, you start to notice the control, the manipulation, the way your world slowly starts to shrink around them. I remember a friend once told me, it's like being in a room where the air gets taken out little by little. You don't notice it right away, but one day, you realize you can't breathe. And that stuck with me, because that's exactly what toxic love feels like suffocating in silence. One of the hardest parts about leaving a toxic relationship is that it doesn't always look toxic from the outside. People might even envy your relationship. They see the cute pictures on social media, the inside jokes, the sweet gestures on anniversaries. But they don't see the nights you cried yourself to sleep. They don't hear the words that tore you down or feel the weight of the constant anxiety. They don't know the version of yourself you lost just to keep things going. And let's talk about that version of you. The one that stopped laughing as loudly. The one that started second-guessing every little thing. The one that shrank just to fit into someone else's expectations. If you've been there, or if you're there now, I want you to know that version of you is still in there, waiting to come back. So why do we stay? There are so many reasons. Maybe we're scared of being alone. Maybe we think we can fix them. Maybe we think love means enduring, sacrificing, holding on no matter what. Or maybe we've been made to believe we don't deserve better. But none of those reasons change the truth. Love should never hurt like that. Love shouldn't make you feel small. Love shouldn't leave you anxious or afraid or doubting your worth. Leaving isn't easy. It's not like flipping a switch. It's more like slowly waking up, realizing day by day that this isn't love, that this isn't what your heart needs, that you're not crazy for wanting to feel safe, heard, valued. When you finally make the decision to walk away, it might not feel empowering right away. It might feel like heartbreak, like grief, like guilt. But trust me, those feelings will pass. And in their place, you'll find peace. You'll find clarity. You'll start to hear your own voice again. Healing from a toxic relationship is messy. Some days, you'll miss them. Not because they were good for you, but because they were familiar. Because you got used to their presence. Because you poured so much of yourself into them that it feels weird to be whole again without them. But wholeness doesn't come from someone else. It comes from you. Take time to rediscover yourself. Do things that bring you joy, even if they feel small or silly. Write in a journal. Take long walks. Spend time with friends who lift you up. Cry when you need to. Scream if you have to. Just don't numb it all away. Feel it, because feeling it means you're healing, and don't rush it. Healing doesn't follow a timeline. There's no right amount of time to get over someone. There's just your time, and that's enough. One day, you'll look back and realize how strong you were, not just for leaving, but for surviving, for choosing yourself, for choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, love over fear. I hope you know you deserve love that is gentle, that uplifts you, that doesn't leave you questioning your worth. I hope you know it's okay to let go of the people who hurt you, even if you love them deeply. I hope you know that your heart is still good, still worthy, still full of so much to give. You're not too much. You're not too sensitive. You're not hard to love. You just need the right kind of love. And it starts with the love you give yourself. So if no one has told you this today, I'm proud of you for surviving, for trying, for being here. You are doing better than you think. And you are never, ever alone.